Hello YouTube and welcome back to another PIDA game on the channel. We're back with week number 3 against the Penrith Pawniards, coached by Jasper. And if you missed it on the last PIDA games that went up last week, I highly recommend you go back and check those out because we are currently 1-1 so far. So I think last season we got 2 wins overall, or 4. We got 4 wins overall last season. So if we pick up one of these today, then we're halfway to our wins total last season after 3 games. Your boy, we're not getting relegated this season. We're not getting relegated. So, as you can see above me, by the lovely power rankings poster, the Penrith Pawniards are rocking. In Tier 1, they have Magina, Heatran, and Latias. In Tier 2, they've got Mega Tyranitar, Excadrill, and Thunderous. In Tier 3, they've got Tapu Bulu, Toxapex, and Blissey. And in Tier 4, they've got Mandibuzz, Bassimian, and that Piloswine. So, as it's now week number 3, I can bose you on down to see his team played and whatnot. But obviously, this game is post-com. So, yeah, it's post-com. So, I looked by teams of right. What's he brought to every game so far? And he brought McGinn to every game. He's brought, I think, Toxapex and I think Latias as well to all 3 games. So, those are the mons I tried to beat around first, and then I did the same reverse with mine again to say, like, well, which mons have I brought to every game so far? And I'm pretty sure I've brought Breloom and Scolipede shenanigans to every single game so far. So I thought, right, he's going to think the same thing. So he's going to prep for Breloom Scolipede. So let's just plan for that. So what we did was we first prepped for the Magina, and to counter Magina, we have Sia, our Chandelure. Now, last time I cued the music, it got copyright strike. So unfortunately, I can't do it again because I don't want copyright strikes anymore. I know, but we're here now. No music. It's going to be sad, but there's going to be background music. Doesn't matter. I'm waffling. But anyway, got Sia, our Chandler, on that Assault Vest with Flash Fire. Rocking Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, HP Gun, Energy Ball. Rocking 32 in HP, 252 attack, 224 in speed, Modest Nature. Now, we sped crept Chandelure to outspeed Magina, so we can outspeed it and kill the Flamethrower. And we've also got Assault Vest, so we can live a Shadow Ball from the Latias, and we can Oko. I think we Oko after rocks with Shadow Ball on Latias, so that's a win-win scenario there. We've got Hidden Power Ground, so we can actually hit the Heatran, and we've got Energy Ball to hit the Tyranitar and the Excadrill and whatnot. So, yeah, Sia is here to see us. Puns for days. Is here to see us through and hopefully pick up a W against the Penrith Pawniards. Now, next up, we knew he was weak to Latias, came every week, and I thought, right, what is our best check to Latias, just not Chandelure? Mega Gyarados, because Mega Gyarados just puts in the work, especially against the Heatran, against the Latias, against the Excadrill, against the Tyranitar, against the Piloswine, against the... Yeah, so pretty much most of the team doesn't appreciate Mega Gyarados, so hopefully Tsunami can come through this week with just max attack, max speed, Animate Nature. So we've got Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Crunch, and Earthquake. We've got Waterfalls for the Heatran, the Tyranitar, the Excadrill, the Piloswine. We've got Crunch for the Latias. And we've got Earthquake for the likes of the Toxapex. So hopefully Tsunami can get some Dragon Dances up and can help us sweep late game, because this is pretty much our late game sweeper. If we can make sure the Tapu Bulu and the Thunderous are pretty much gone, then and Bassimian, then this mon can sweep. 100% Tsunami can sweep. So if we can get to that stage, it's a win result. It's an absolute most. Also, rocking Intimidate. So when we switch in on the Excadrill or Tyranitar, it's -1, so we can live an Earthquake or Rock Slide from the Excadrill, so or Tyranitar. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win scenario. So Tsunami's here. I think this is the first game I brought Tsunami. I think it is. Is it? It is. Well, anyway, next up we've got Gummy Worms, our Scolipede. Rocking max attack, max speed, Animate Nature. Once again, this is here for the Tapu Bulu, because he has brought Tapu Bulu to, I think, every game so far. Both of his games he brought Tapu Bulu to every game, so I'm expecting him to bring it from against me. So we've got Protect and Baton Pass. We've got Poison Jab and Mega Horn. So we're not rocking Swords Dance double. We're not rocking double Swords Dance, Speed Boost, Baton Pass substitute shenanigans this week. We're just going full out, Protect, Poison Jab the Tapu Bulu, Mega Horn the Tyranitar and the Latias, and have options to bat and pass some speed boosts out into likes of Sia, into likes of Tsunami, into likes of Goomba, if we need to, late game. So Gummy Worms are going to be very, very crucial to this team, potentially, because if the Tapu Bulu is scuffed, Sia's not going to appreciate it. So we need to get some speed boosts on you, get it to +1, then we can outspeed a Tapu Bulu and kill the Poison Jab. So that is our main checks for Tapu Bulu. So we need to keep Gummy Worms alive until we defeat the menace of the Tapu Bulu. Now we move on to our next pick, which is here to... I think I brought this to counter Toxapex, because as of right now we can't really touch Toxapex unless we get set for Earthquake on Tsunami. So we brought Dumbo, our Dom fan this week, rocking Laxin Sense with Sandveil, rocking Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Stone Edge and Play Rough, rocking Max at 248 HP, 252 attack, Animate and 8 special defense. So I brought Sandveil this week because he's got Mega Tarantula right there, and I'm thinking, if he brings Sand, which more likely he's going to, because I feel like Excadrill could actually put in work against my team, 100%. If it had X Scissor, Rock Slide, and Earthquake, that just puts in work against my team, 100%. So, in my eyes anyway, but I just see Excadrill as a threat, and I think, right, it's scary. It's scary, 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 Mon. You're going to bring it. You're going to bring Sand, 100%, because Tarantula can just wall most of my Mons. Especially if you think I'm going to bring Beware and Gudra and whatnot. It can wall them. It can wall them 100%. So, we want Sandveil, Laxin Sense, so we can evade all the attacks that we can, because it's PIDA, so this is what it's all about. So Earthquake mainly for the Toxapex. I think Earthquake is a roll to kill with no investment. Oh, no, we're max attack. What am I saying? We're max attack, not max HP, max defense like we usually bring. We're running max attack so we can OHKO the Toxapex with Earthquake. We've got Stealth Rocks as well to get some chip off on the Thunderous and the Mandibuzz. We've got Stone Edge to hit the Mandibuzz and the Thunderous, and we've got Play Rough for the what have we got Play Rough for? The Passimian? Or the Latias? We've got Play Rough for the Latias. So if Latias is predicting an Earthquake, we can go for Play Rough and do a lot of damage to it. So hopefully Dumbo the Dom fan can help us pick up some of these and help us push on for that second win of the season. Now we move on to Jelly Beans, our Reuniclus, rocking Left Edge, Regenerate, rocking Carmine, Psychic, Recover and Focus Blast, rocking Max HP, Max Defense, Bold Nature, 4 Special Attack. We're not bringing Trick Room this week because we've got Dragon Dance and Speed Boost shenanigans on our Mons. But if we could potentially run Trick Room 1 week with Dumbo and Goomba benefiting from Trick Room. I think Reuniclus obviously benefits from as well. So does Beware. So does Empoleon. So 1 week we could bring Trick Room if we need to, but this week I didn't really see it because he's got a lot of quite slow. Its most powerful mons are Tapu Bulu and Magearna, and if the Tapu Bulu is not scarfed and we're under Trick Room, that could be an issue. So we'll have to just deal with that when we get to it. So we've got Carmine Psychic because Psychic hits everything on his team, barring the Mandibuzz and the Tarantula. And we've got Focus Miss for the Mandibuzz and the Tarantula, but we can't really touch the Latias with a set. So if we can just Carmine up, it can't really touch us back. So we can just Carmine up, Carmine up, Carmine up, recover, 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 set up, and then Psychic. I think like should do a lot of damage for like +2, +3. So it's not all bad news, but Jelly Beans is here. Hopefully it can carry on what it did for us in UCC season number 11, late season anyway, and help us pick up a W this week. Now, last but not least, I thought, right, I need another Mon. I didn't know what else to bring, so I thought, right, Breloom. There's no Sleep Clause, so why not bring Breloom? It can support everything on his team, barring the Tapu Bulu, so why not? Rocking Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Fury Cutter with Max Speed, Jolly Nature. Max Speed, Max Attack, Jolly Nature. So we've got Max Speed, so we can, I think, outspeed. I think we outspeed Latias at +1. I think it's +1, or it might be +2. I can't remember. But if we do that, and then it's on low health, Fury Cutter does about 30, 40. It's the only move we've got really to attack the Latias with. So if he's predicting us to go from Mach Punch or Bullet Seed, we'll go into Latias, we'll just click Fury Cutter. And if we're at +1, I think Fury Cutter the first time plus the second time will kill the Latias because it also doubles the power the next time. I wanted to bring Technician Fury Cutter because that would have been amazing. So I don't know if it only counts the Technician boost for the first hit, because it doubles. So the first one would be 40, next one would be 80, and I think next one's 160. I do believe, and it stops at 160. It doesn't get any stronger than that. But I don't know if it boosts it for all 3 or just the first one. So if you guys know, let me know down in the comment section down below. Because obviously we can't bring it because Viewer Code and Technician aren't compatible, because it could only learn Viewer Code and Generation before Gen 5 was a thing and abilities were a thing. So to wait and see, won't we? Just have to wait and see, won't we? So we move on into the game where he brought Toxapex, Magearna, Latias, Tapu Bulu, Heatran, and the Thunderous. So he didn't bring T-Tar Excadrill, which I thought was, to be fair, it was like on the fence he'd bring that, but I knew he'd bring Magearna, Toxapex, and Latias, and Tapu Bulu. Heatran, I could see him bringing Heatran because I have Gummy Worms and Breloom, which is probably my main like threats to my squad. So freaking Tapu Bulu was very predominant, and with the Mega Gyarados putting him so much work against the team, I'd see him bring the Thunderous as well to try and Thunderbolt it and whatnot, and probably flying type moves to Breloom as well. So that's very good bring by that. And like I said in the chat, no T-Tar drill. Okay, so I got really confused why there was no T-Tar X drill. Now I want to say this now, that I did this game at 9 o'clock in the morning because of time zones. It was like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I literally just got up and I was like, okay, right, I need to battle you today, otherwise I'm going to get a forfeit, because we did arrange to do it 9 o'clock in the morning on the Saturday, but I got really this essay was stressing me out, so I thought, right, I need to do this essay. This is more important than a win in PIDA. Like, if I lose this, I can still come back from it. If I screw up this essay, there's a good chance I'm not get a chance to push it up again. So I said, okay, can we cancel? I really need to focus on this essay tomorrow. So he said, yeah, sure, whatever. So did all the things, blah 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 blah. Did the battle. And then went, yes, okay, champion. I'll do it before I start my essay today. So jumped to the game anyway. Got on that. So I left with Donphan, predicting lead with probably Heatran or the Toxapex. I did not see him leading. I led with this because I did not see him leading Tapu Bulu. So it was a good safe switching for me. So he leads with his Thunderous. I switch out straight into his Heatran as I click Stealth Rocks. And I don't, yeah, so I just click that, so good, fine. So he goes for Magma Storm, which is 75% accuracy. I'm running Lax Incense. So it was going to be a very highly chance that it was going to miss that. But we just go for Earthquake, knock out Heatran. Heatran's down turn 2, and I'm thinking, okay, that's one big threat to our team gone, because Heatran puts in the work against freaking Scolipede and Breloom, and can pretty much shut down Chandelure. Because Hidden Power Ground, I don't think Oko's. I think it does about 78%, and we could probably kill us with like a. I don't know what moves Heatran gets to hit Chandelure. Does he get Dark Pulse? I know it gets Earth Power. So Earth Power blows back. But we're Assault Vest, so it's all good. So anyway, well, Tapu Bulu comes out, as I switch into Scolipede, predicting a Grass type move, as he goes for Giga Drain. So, so we get all the recovery with Black Sludge and Grassy Terrain. So you switch out into his Thunderous, as I go for Protect, I do believe, which I do. So I get the speed boost off of on Gummy Worms to get it to +2 speed, as he goes for the Thunder Wave to try and paralyze us. So he then goes for Nasty Plot, and I'm thinking, okay, that's an issue. So you go into Donphan, thinking, oh, we're a Donphan. We're a +2 speed. Surely. Then Thunderous just outspeed us and goes for Hidden Power Ice, and we're like, bugger. Or HP Grass. I'm still not unsure if it's HP Ice or HP Grass. But with HP Grass, that would have definitely 100. I mean, Donphan's got no special defense, so I wasn't surprised. But I thought, okay, we're +2 speed. Surely, Donphan isn't that slow, and apparently it is. So that was very annoying. But Donphan drops like that. So out comes the Scolipede to try and set up again. So we go for the Protect. And if we were sturdy, things would have been different, 100%, because we'd have lived that Hidden Power, and then if we landed the Stone Edge, it would die. But we were Sandvale predicting the Tyranitar. Tyranitar wasn't here, so He thought we could possibly be Sandvale because of Tyranitar, so he didn't bring this Tyranitar. So then he knew we didn't have Sturdy, so he knew he could OHKO with the Hidden Power. So if he thought we had Sturdy, he wouldn't have stayed in because we would have killed with a Stone Edge, but who knows? Who knows? And we could have missed with the Laxing Sense. You don't know. You just don't know. But we could get into Gummy Burbs, get a Baton Pass off, go up into Reuniclus, and I completely forgot they were bold and not calm. And it did 88%. I'm thinking, welp, I just lost my Reuniclus. And this thing is going to be a problem. And then I slacked off Reuniclus for no reason because I knew Chandelure could live a hit because of Assault Vest. 100%. Because he would have went for Thunderbolt. I don't think this thing gets a move to hit it super effective wise. Because I think because it's running Thunder Wave, Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power. If it's Hidden Power, Ice or Grass, that's doing nothing. And so the only attack he really hits with is Thunderbolt. It's +2 Thunderous. We're an Assault Vest Chandelure. We can live a hit from this thing unless he crits us. So he goes for the Thunderbolt. I live on 18%, go for Flamethrower, get the revenge kill on this Thunderous, and I'm thinking, thank the Lord that thing is gone. Because if that thing was still here, that thing could have swept my team. If I did not put Assault Vest on you, this thing could have swept my team. And I wouldn't appreciate that. 100% I would not have appreciated that. So, that's a big yikes. That's a big yikes. So he goes into his Latias, thinking that we're just a revenge killer. Chandelure did not have it was not really important for late game after killing that Thunderous because it's on low health, it can't get recovery. We've got no wish support on this team, but it could have helped against the Tapu Bulu, but we had Scolipede for that. We've got Gyarados for the likes of the Latias and the Toxapex, and Magearna, we've got Earthquake on Mega Gyarados, so Mega Gyarados could sweep after Tapu Bulu was gone. So we're going to Tsunami right now to get the Mega Evolve and go for the he goes for Grass Knot, which we live because he's not running Thunderbolt for some reason. So we get to +1 Dragon Dance. I completely forgot the Latias gets to plethora of good moves because if I knew he had Thunderbolt, I would not have. If he had Thunderbolt, not Grass Knot, I think Thunderbolt would have killed us. I'm not sure though. Maybe it might have done. I don't know. But he goes to Toxapex thinking, oh, he's not got Earthquake. Earthquake will be, oh, Toxapex is down. I'm thinking, how often do you see a freaking Toxapex drop like that? You don't. You don't. Only a Mold Breaker +1 Earthquake and Mega Gyarados can do that. So he goes into a Tapu Bulu thinking, right, okay, I'm about to get some chip. And he goes into Magearna. I'm thinking, at first I thought, why did you switch out? Did you predict me to go out into Scolipede on that turn? That's the only reason I thought he'd go out. But then I remembered that grassy terrain weakens the damage from Earthquake. So what he wanted to do was switch into this thing. So predicting I'd go for a Crunch or something. Knew he'd not realise how strong Tsunami is. Because Crunch did 42%. Earthquake is now going to be resisted. Or weaker anyway. And we're +1. So he might have thought that, oh, Earthquake might not kill with grassy terrain, so I'll switch into this thing, I'll live the Earthquake, then kill it with a Fleur Cannon or a Moonblast or whatever. So, that's what he thought, but I just clicked Earthquake, completely forgetting the grassy terrain weakened it, and it killed anyway, so that was very useful, especially now the grassy terrain is slowly healing up our Tapu Bulu, our Tsunami, it's actually putting in the actual finest of work. So you go for the Crunch, you get some chip off on the Tapu Bulu, and he starts going for Calm Mind. I'm thinking, that could be an issue. So I just go for Crunch, outspeeding it, bring it down to 18%, get a defense drop as it goes for Giga Drain. I'm thinking, yes, okay, that's solid. That's solid. He's +1 Calm Mind, +1 Calm Mind. It's fine. We've still got this game because Scolipede's in the back. It outspeeds, and I go for the Protect just to make sure I outspeed. Because I'm not playing any, not winning this game thing. So I just go for Poison Jab and knock out this Tapu Bulu. And that's a GG win for the bunch of cabbages who pick up a freaking W. So we're now 2-1 right now. And Goomba didn't even touch the field. Goomba didn't touch the field. And Breloom is like one of like our best options on the team because we can spore things for days. So I'm really impressed with this team. We had a double sweeps on the team in jelly beans and gummy worms. Tsunami put in the work. Sia absolutely saved our bacon, because if we weren't Assault Vest, that Thunderous could have swept us. 100% that Thunderous could have swept us. I don't think it would have touched this thing, but we can't really touch it back. Hidden Power Ice would have probably killed us if it was Hidden Power Ice. I think Hidden Power Ice would probably be a 2-curve on us. I don't know. Well, to be fair, O-Code a Donphan, for God's sake. But to be fair, yeah. If it weren't for Assault Vest here, we would have lost that game 100%, like 5-0. So, GG to Jasper and the Penrith Pawniards. Next week, we're up against our fellow Double D, Dreadful Dragonite. And the battle will go out tomorrow, because there was supposed to be one last week. But obviously, because of SA shenanigans, I couldn't get it uploaded. And my LTC game last week didn't get played, because my opponent didn't get in contact with me or whatever. So, yeah, so instead of PIDA LTC game this week, it's going to be double PIDA. So, tomorrow, there should be my game against Dreadful Dragonite. So, if you guys don't want to miss that, make sure you subscribe down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please be subscribed, because we're still in the race to catch up with Dr. Slacking and Dreadful Dragonite and subscribers. That's the goal. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!